And for this week's climate change segment, we are taking a look at what it means to shop for a climate resistant home. These are homes that are being built and sold in Colorado, especially in areas rebuilding after the Marshall Fire. They have things like fire resistant siding, metal roofs, thicker glass windows that can't shatter in the heat. They're even changing the air intake in the home so that fewer embers can get through and then burn the home. I talked with Kelly Moy with Compass Real Estate, who is working with families rebuilding after the Marshall Fire. She said a big obstacle, though, is the price tag because these building materials and costs have gone up. And then on top of that, it is typically 10% more when you start to add in those climate resistant materials.
If a house was, say, $800,000 worth that before it burned down, to rebuild it and potentially even use, the new codes and fire resistant materials, et cetera, that home was costing more like $1.2 million or $1.3 million to rebuild.
So families are really finding themselves in a bind, and it's because of insurance, especially in areas with those catastrophic fires. And now a lot of these families have either lost insurance or they're having a really hard time getting it again.
So as people rebuild and they use these climate resistant, options on their house, I think they have a better shot at getting insurance. And that's the insurance has been the underlying problem. And the ones that have those attributes may have an easier time actually getting insurance.
As for some of those older homes, some people are replacing their decks and their roofs with more fire resistant materials. They've also started finishing off their basements to be more flood resistant.